it's me, Lois, and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about the power of positive thinking. So, January is actually a really important month for me. What happened about 4 years ago, I started interviewing for my first tech job. I interviewed for it and I actually got it. In fact, yesterday, January 2nd, was the 4 year anniversary of my first interview for my first tech job. It was a phone interview and I was really nervous, but I managed to wow them and everything eventually worked out. Now, I'm really big on just anniversaries and significant dates, so that's why I actually remember what that date was and what it meant for me. In fact, back then I was keeping a journal because I was pretty miserable with my current position. I wasn't really going anywhere. And I needed to write my thoughts down and I needed to write my feelings down. So I'm actually going to read from this and we'll go from there. So let's start with January 2nd. So what I said January 2nd was my interview went so well. I'm going in for an in-person interview either this week or next. I'm hoping for next week so I have time to prepare for it. I want to get better at JavaScript. I'm nervous and I really want to do well. I like everything about this company. I want to work at or I don't want to work at my company at the time. I'm not going to name it. And I really want to get out. I'm feeling really positive, and either this job or the next, but I feel like I'll be out before the summer, maybe even the spring. Deep breaths, stay calm, and remember, everything is going to work out great. Now, when I first got this journal back in May of 2016, I kind of just wrote out my feelings, right? And a lot of it was pretty consistent in that it was somewhat negative. But at some point, I realized the importance of saying something positive to kind of just wrap up that day. So I would either say things like, I'm amazing, or I know everything will work out great. So no matter how bad my day was, I would always end it on a positive note. So I can take all of that negative energy, just put it on the page, write it all out, end it with a positive thought or feeling, and then I would take a deep breath and I would exhale. So I would and exhale, just so that I can kind of take that energy and just fully release it from me. Now, at that point, I had already been learning for like 6 months, trying to get better at programming. I was doing projects, I was doing hackathons. I was just really trying to get my name out there and fill my resume up so that any recruiter or any person hiring could look at my resume and say, okay, this person's really a go-getter, this person's really passionate, this person really has a thorough portfolio, a thorough set of projects that they've worked on. So, I should really look at this person seriously. So that was my aim. But by 2017, the start of 2017, early part of January, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I have to spend more days, more time. I'm gonna do it because I do not want to work at my company anymore. And lo and behold, it all kind of just manifested. So I read January 2nd. Let me go ahead and read January 3rd. I may have an in-person interview tomorrow, and I'm very nervous about it. I feel like the sooner the better, but I also want to be prepared. I have to wait on their decision, and it's agonizing for me. This job and company would do wonders for me. I'm asking people for the mental strength to get through this. I'm going to study and refresh my knowledge so I'm on top of this tomorrow or next week. I hope I know by today so I can organize myself. So that was part of January 3rd. The next part of January 3rd was, thank goodness my interview is for next week. but now I got to request the time off for it. It'll be tricky, but I think I can pull it off. I'm going to spend the time till the interview studying and preparing. I just hope my boss doesn't figure it out. I highly doubt if he does, because he doesn't really seem to care or doesn't really manage his department. I'm very excited and really nervous, but I'm lucky I got people willing to help and pray for me. I know everything is going to work out great. And that's exactly what happened. I spent the better part of that week going to different websites, studying, practicing, doing peer-to-peer tech interviews with the website pramp.com. And boy, that helped me out a ton. I just breezed through the interview. Let me see if I can find the date. I believe it was January 13th. Yes, okay. So let me read January 13th. I put in my 2 weeks notice, and it was easier than I thought. I'm glad it's over. It's happy thoughts from now on. I still got some work to do, but I'm okay with that. I'll probably be a consultant at some point for this company that I formerly worked for. Again, I'm not going to name names. So that is extra funds coming in. I'll start freelancing and learning how to manage a business. Things are on the up and up. Got a slightly big day tomorrow, so I need to get rest. I did not end that particular day with a positive note, but the whole day was positive, so I still felt pretty good. But again, I do try to end it with something like, I'm amazing, or I know everything is going to work out great, because I want to be able to be positive and excited about the next day. I can't wallow on the negative, because if I do, then my whole life will just remain negative. So I have to keep some positivity in my life, and that really helped because I started studying June of 2016, started this journal May of 2016, and then I got my first tech job officially January 30th of 2017. So let me actually see that, and then I'll wrap up this live from there. So January 30th, great first day. I still have a lot to learn, and I'm so tired, but I'm going to make the most of it. I got great swag, got a t-shirt, shoes, stickers, and a work laptop. Everyone has been so friendly. It feels like a family. I'm still, man, my handwriting is awful. Good Lord. Okay, I'm still in awe of it all. I wrote awe wrong, like weird. The W just looks like a ton of squiggles. Anyway, I say I'm still in awe of it all. I'm still trying to believe it all happened. I had such a long day. Things are looking up. So my first day was January 30th. I did my first interview January 2nd. I was asked to do another interview January 3rd. I did my in-person interview January 11th because that was a Wednesday, and I put in my 2 weeks notice January 13th. And then I officially started January 30th. So all of that positivity for the start of December onward to January really helped me to, keep moving and keep going. This journal really helped me out. I was in a very dark place, but staying positive and moving that positivity onward really kind of got me to where I am now. So it's so important to stay positive, even if you feel like you've been at it for so long. If you just stay positive, stay focused, keep working on your projects, and continue to learn and grow every day, you'll get there.